Hey, we're back. This is Ant.
This is Sade, and this is Toast, my kitty cat.
Um, it's been a while since we did a book review. I had a joke for that with the Aaliyah song, but I'm just gonna leave it out. Anyway, you know what I'm talking about?
No.
Like it's been a long time. We shouldn't have left you with that.
Okay, no, I don't get it.
Never mind. Anyway, so we got some. We're trying to get back on things. We're gonna do another book review today. I'm going to talk about a book by the author Wesley Chu. I think that's
Wesley Chu.
Yeah, I think that's.
I thought it was Wesley Snipes.
No, that's a different one.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Wesley Chu, and the name of the book is The Rise of Io. It's a sci-fi book. I like sci-fi books. I read a lot of sci-fi books, anything with aliens or futuristic stuff or something like that. That's what I look for. So, in this book, the main character is Ella. I forget how old she is. I want to say she's.
I have a joke for that. Ella, under my umbrella. Ella,
So Ella is the main protagonist, the main character. I think she's supposed to be like 18 or something like that. I forget. It may have said it in the book and I just forgot. But she lives it's in the future. I'm not sure exactly how far in the future it is. I mean, it's kind of futuristic, but not too far. It's like post-war. There's a lot of these people living in one, like, basically like a slum after the war, and these like shipping containers and all this kind of stuff. It's like somewhere like in between China and India, somewhere around that area. And that's where she grew up, and she's like, I was like, I guess they'd call it like a street rat or something like that, running around like, hiding from people, stealing stuff, setting up things, and then making moves, just surviving. Yeah. So it's kind of a cool concept. I mean, I like that. The way it's written, you could see the action of her running through, hiding from people, and it throws you right into it. You know what she's about and what she's trying to do. And then she meets up with these people, and something weird happens. Some kind of alien like inhabits her body and all that. And I don't want to go too far into that because that's part of the story, but that's where it jumps off, and that's the character Io. Is the alien that she's like interacting with that's basically inhabiting her body.
Oh my God, this sounds a lot like The Host.
You always tell me about it.
It does. It sounds a lot like it.
It also sounds like Stargate. But anyway, what?
No, it's just weird.
Yeah, but I mean, a lot of people.
No, but I like books like that.
So I mean, it was cool. I mean, she's trying to figure things out and get along with this alien. They're arguing and trying to, they want different things out of life. And there's a whole the whole thing. It's like the aliens. They've been interacting with humans for mad long and like interfering with stuff. And they have their own goals and they're trying to get back to their planet and stuff like that. And it kind of goes through that story, but a lot of it deals with just her. The main character, Ella, trying to make her own decisions and figure out what's going on because obviously things are being kept from her and, with the alien and everything. I kind of like the book. I like the pace of it. The writing was good. You could really see everything was going on. Things happen that you didn't expect. There's good action in it. People that are inhabited by the alien they go through this training and they they get like mad powerful and like know how to fight and all kind of stuff. So, there's this whole thing, and then there's people that want to be inhabited by an alien, and they don't.
Oh, wow.
Like, I don't know. It's this whole thing. They really want.
So there's people, like, lining up, like, to...
Yes, yeah. Because you get the knowledge of, like, these aliens have been around since, like, the dinosaurs. They've been on Earth.
Yeah, but still, how do they inhabit people? Like, is it, like...
They're like some kind of, like, almost like an energy or something like that.
In your mouth, and...
They're like an energy kind of thing.
About the alien...
They're like
movie.
They're like no, they're like an energy or something like that. So it's just
they just attach to the body.
Yeah, they just kind of go into you some kind of way. Okay. Yeah, but they've been on Earth for mad long, and so they have all this knowledge and all this kind of stuff from like years and years and stuff like that, and like they've inhabited all these like famous people from history and all that kind of stuff. So. I mean, so yeah, people want it because you get an upper hand. They got like mad money and stuff like that. So I mean, I
can see why they would want to have it one now.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's an interesting concept, but I mean, yeah, I mean, there's two sides, there's two factions, and, they've been at war, and it's involving humans.
Wow.
So, I mean, they're fighting and stuff like that, and so people are dying, and they don't realize that they're not actually beefing with other humans. It's this whole thing with aliens going against each other.
So is this just a one book thing, or is it a trilogy? Is it?
It felt like it led up to this is. I mean, this is the only one I've read. I think this. I mean, this is the first one. I'm pretty sure it's the first one, and it seems like it's leading up. There could be a next one at the end of it. There could be a next one or whatever.
Nice.
I'll see where it goes. I mean, my only problems with it is I like sci-fi books, and I like books by people of color, black people, whatever, whatever you are. I just like a different perspective on things. And it's like one thing I read in a lot of books, there's always this thing somebody gets fantasized about that has this like pearly white skin and all this.
I read a lot of books like that too, by the way. And I read a lot of what they call, I guess,
young adult.
Yeah, young adult books. So
it's always some kind of comment about pearly white skin or something like that. I don't know.
Kind of fetish type situation, but
so it kind of
did that.
It kind of bothered me when it was I mean there was characters in there, and I mean they were like Russian or something like that, and it was like the only people we'd call beautiful were these like people that were like made a point to mention that how light they were, how pale they were. And they were the only ones they called, like there was other people in the book and there was other like I guess love interests or whatever. But these were the only ones that were like, oh my goodness, they're so beautiful.
But this is by a black man.
No, he's not black.
Oh, he's not black. Okay.
His name is Wesley Chu.
Oh, that's it. Oh, Chu. Okay.
No, he's not black. I don't
see. I'm still thinking Wesley Snipes.
I'm not sure exactly what he is. I want to say maybe he's from the Philippines or something. I'm not sure exactly what it is. I read it and I forgot, but I'm not sure exactly where he's from. But I don't know what's up with that. I don't want to. I mean, writing books is hard. Congrats to anybody. I like the story and everything. It's just that part is just kind of weird to me. Like, why does that happen? It keeps on happening. I can't get away from it. Somebody with pearly white skin getting like, like ooh, I don't know. It's just weird thing to me. I don't know why they do it. It didn't. I don't feel like it added to the story, and it just.
Have you guys experienced this reading any books? Let us know in the comments below.
Yeah. So. It was cool. I mean, I would say pick it up. I mean, it's a good. I liked the story and everything. I mean, that was my only critique about it. Honestly. I mean, there were other things that was kind of like, I don't know. But overall, I thought it was a pretty good book.
Okay. So, what would you give it out of a 1 through 10? I guess. What rating would you give it?
Maybe 7.
Yeah. Who would you recommend it to? I'm sorry. Like what age group?
Age group? I mean, it's not a kid's book. I mean, it's not
like... Are there
like
sex scenes in it? Or...
No.
Darn!
Oh my goodness. No, it's not like really like that. I mean, it's like violence and stuff like that, but it's not like that. But I mean, it's, it's not a young adult book like your book, so that's not what it was about.
Hey, some of my young adult books got some sex.
No, that's what I'm saying. That wasn't the point. That wasn't the point of the story.
And I'll be enjoying
the books you're reading, that's the whole point of the story.
What, just the sex scenes?
I mean, it's like what whole thing is about, like a love interest in this guy.
Yeah, there's a love interest.
Okay, so this book it wasn't about that.
But I like that.
No, that's fine. You can like it. I'm just saying that this book wasn't about that. So it wasn't about that. That wasn't the point of the story. They had little moments where there was like she showed interest in a guy or whatever, but it wasn't.
See, it wasn't like that's always like a.
It was not like that at all.
Even if it's like
it did not get that far or anything like that. That's life. That's gonna happen. I mean, well, the guy she liked was black, but I don't know. I don't know. Whatever the case. So, what are you reading right now?
Right now, I'm reading Sharp Objects by Gillian Flynn. It's more of a thriller, and there's basically two girls who died in the main character's hometown, and she's a journalist, and she goes back to her hometown to basically report on it and see why these girls are getting killed, and I don't know. I'm not too far into it yet, but I like it so far. I like thrillers because they kind of keep you on the edge of your seat, and I mean, I don't know. I just love thrillers. I love fantasy books also, and of course, young adult, like you said. So, but I don't know. There's something about thrillers that keep me like enticed into it. So, I mean, I'm praying that
they're thrilling.
That it ends well. I'm praying that it ends well.
Well, we can talk about it in the next.
Okay, we can. Yeah. So are you reading anything?
I'm reading a book by another Wesley Snipes.
This is the one you were telling me about. Okay. Yeah. See, I knew Wesley Snipes had something to do with
Wesley Snipes wrote a book with someone else. I forgot the guy's name, shamefully. But his name is bigger on the. I mean, come on. If it's Wesley Snipes and somebody else, whose name are you gonna remember? But anyway, yeah. So it's Wesley Snipes, from Blade and all that other kind of stuff. And the book is called Talented Guide. It's it's kind of like an urban fantasy kind of thing. And I just started on it. I'm like 35 pages in, and I like it. I'm liking the writing style. It feels like cinematic. You can see what's going on and everything, and it's building up the characters. They're interesting. The main character is a black girl, and nobody has pearly white skin yet. And so, I mean, I don't expect that in that book. That would be weird if that happened. So, I mean, that was so that's what I'm reading. I mean, well, I'll definitely do a review of that. I'm liking it.
Good.
I told him on Twitter I'm liking it, and he said thanks. So that happened.
Yeah, you're like famous now, right?
Yeah, and
you're
so
Aunt Cave.
doesn't follow me yet, but I'm working on. But anyway, follow me at Aunt Cave. No, anyway. So that's what we're gonna talk about next. So thanks for watching. If you made it this far, we're gonna.
Bye.
We're gonna do more videos, definitely.
My cutie.
We kind of.
His name is Toast. His son named him, so.
We kind of slacked for a while in the reviews because life and whatever reason. But we're gonna get back to it.
It's his fault. It's his fault.
We're gonna get back to it and see you next time.
The book was better. See you next time.